Imagine a world where nobody owns anything. No cars in the driveway, no shelves full of personal collections. Instead, everything is rented, leased, or streamed. Cars are leased, movies are accessed through subscriptions, and albums are streamed online. We are living in the age of the subscription economy, where convenience prevails, but financial consequences emerge. What are the implications of this shift on our wealth building and long-term security? For centuries, ownership symbolized wealth and security. Land ownership defined power in feudal Europe. Home ownership became the ultimate aspiration post-World War II, representing equity, stability, and future investment. Owning a car signified independence, while personal collections of books or music reflected cultural identity. Yet, slowly, the idea of ownership began to erode, influenced by technology and consumer culture. This shift nudges us toward a reality where access replaces ownership, and the question remains, are we financially trapped? For decades, buying a car outright was the norm, where saving, financing, and paying off led to true ownership. But today, over 80% of new cars in the UK and US are financed, leased, or bought through PCP schemes. Leasing offers a shiny new car every few years, while PCP allows driving a car that feels out of reach. However, the catch is never actually owning the car. You must return it or face a hefty balloon payment. From a financial perspective, leasing is akin to renting, never building equity or ownership. Over a lifetime, continuously leasing cars can cost dramatically more than owning fewer cars longer. Now, let's shift to homes, where owning property was once the gold standard of wealth. Today, in many countries, housing affordability has collapsed as prices continue to surge past wages. Millennials and Gen Z face high barriers, forcing many to rent, not by choice, but out of necessity. The financial implications are significant, as rent is a pure expense with no equity built. In contrast, a mortgage builds ownership, slowly cultivating generational wealth over time. As property values rise, the divide between owners and renters is widening, especially in major cities. Entire generations may become lifetime renters, while companies are adapting to this trend with build-to-rent developments. Ownership is no longer the default aspiration. It seems to have become the exception. Remember when music was a collection? Vinyl records, CDs, even iTunes downloads, ownership was tangible. But streaming changed everything. Why buy an album when you can pay $10 a month for unlimited access? Convenient, yes, but let's break it down. An album costs $10.15, so buying 5 to 6 annually sets you back $75. Today, a subscription costs $120 a year, leading to thousands spent over decades. Yet you own nothing. If Spotify removes a song or you stop paying, your entire library vanishes. The same story repeats with films and TV. We built personal libraries, but now there are just subscriptions. For $10-20 a month, you gain thousands of titles but don't own them. Titles come and go, requiring multiple subscriptions for full access. Subscription creep begins. Netflix, Disney+, Prime, and more. Convenience replaces ownership at a long-term cost. The model doesn't stop with media. It extends to everything. Even luxury brands explore the subscription route. Why buy a Rolex when you can subscribe to a luxury watch service? Now we get to the heart of the issue. What does this mean for your wallet and long-term wealth? Cash flow flexibility versus wealth building. Subscriptions offer convenience and predictable monthly payments, but ownership builds assets and equity. Individually, $9.99 feels cheap, but stack 10-15 subscriptions, and suddenly you're spending hundreds per month, often unnoticed. Own a car, sell it later. Own a house, it appreciates. But subscriptions leave you with nothing once you stop paying. The more you subscribe, the higher your monthly obligations, creating financial fragility. Subscriptions make luxury feel affordable, but they normalize constant spending, locking people into an expensive baseline lifestyle. Winners in the subscription economy include companies with recurring revenue models, while consumers seeking long-term wealth find themselves as the losers. Some predict a future where you will own nothing and be happy. leading to a world of rented everything. If you own nothing, you build nothing. Wealth is built by accumulating assets, not renting experiences. So how do you avoid being trapped? Start by auditing your subscriptions and cutting unused ones. Prioritize ownership in key areas, especially property and investments. Invest in assets, not access, to secure your financial future. Beware lifestyle inflation, and don't let small expenses eat your financial future. We've shifted from a world of owning to one of renting, with increasing convenience and risk. The financial implications are clear. Renting locks you into perpetual payments, while ownership builds wealth and security. Are you truly in control of your finances in this subscription world? Or are you just renting your lifestyle month by month? How many subscriptions do you currently have? And which could you cut today? Financial independence isn't about having access to everything. It's about owning enough to secure your freedom.